Hi and welcome to Red Panda Reads and happy International Red Panda Day everyone. Whoop whoop. So today I wanted to celebrate with you International Red Panda Day and teach you a little bit about red pandas and show you some of the red panda things I have in my house. It's actually less than I thought. You may disagree when you see my red panda Christmas snow globe, but it's, I think, a lovely collection of red panda associated things that make me really happy because a lot of them have been gifts, some of the things I treated to myself, and I just think it's a great way to celebrate Red Panda Day. I'm also going to donate some money to the Red Panda Network, which is an organisation which strive to conserve red pandas. They're based in Nepal, and they also work with communities in Nepal to create forest guardians, who are people who work to protect red pandas and protect them against, I think, both environmental changes and also poachers, because sadly, due to their absolutely beautiful fur, these incredible creatures who are endangered do get hunted for their fur. So it's a really, really great non-profit organisation. And if you are able to spare kind of anything and are inspired by this video and interested in reading more about red pandas, please click on the link below. Whoop. And yeah, consider donating as well. So let's get started. So first of all, why do I love red pandas? So I came across my first red panda, of all places, in the city of Birmingham as a student. I lived in a very studenty area. Kind of imagine every street just filled with houses with to let signs, all converted into six bedrooms, so you're in tiny box rooms. And then I find out there's this wildlife park in the middle of where I'm living, and I was really pleasantly surprised. And I was looking around, I saw there were some lemurs, ostrich, and there was, what's the really big guinea pigs called? Massive rodent-like creatures. I will insert a picture here if I can find one that I can use for free. But I went to the zoo and then I saw this little red fluff ball climbing along a tree, and I just thought she was absolutely incredible, and her name was Amber, and she turned out to be a red panda, and my mind was blown that I'd never heard of these before. And so I then went on to do a little bit more research about them and found out that they were endangered, with only about 2,500 left in the wild, and over the last 20 years their numbers have decreased by kind of almost 50%. And I just kept on wanting to go and see Amber, and then every zoo I went to from that point, I wanted to see more red pandas. And so my friends kind of caught onto the idea that I loved red pandas, and my first red panda was brought for me. So this one was actually brought from my partner. This is Chewie, named after Chewbacca from Star Wars, and he was my first red panda. He's currently sporting on this special day a lovely black tie, because we should be celebrating. And I guess this is where my love of red pandas have started. Amber here, who I actually got last Christmas from another friend who is super floofy. And my last little cuddly panda here is Chota. So Chota is particularly close to my heart. So I got Chota as part of an adoption pack last Christmas, and I was sponsoring a panda at Bristol Zoo, and the name of the panda was Chota, and we went to the zoo, and you can see my name alongside kind of everyone else who's adopted Chota, and the money goes towards kind of looking after Chota and protecting red pandas. And sadly, Chota passed away quite recently, which I was quite sad about, because he was just such a lovely red panda, and kind of some of the first times I saw him, he'd kind of be running around his enclosure or most oftenly sleeping up in his tree, because red pandas spend a lot of their time sleeping. But he passed away, which was really sad, and the Bristol Zoo now have a new red panda who's just arrived. It's a little French panda, 1 year old, called Shifumi. Chota now lives most of the time in the car with me, so he keeps me company in long journeys. I guess he's my little car mascot, and he's lovely. Important thing to say here, I just called Shifumi a French panda. Red pandas aren't from France, just so you know. I'm calling her French because she came from a French zoo. Red pandas are mostly from, so they're from Nepal, northern eastern India, Bhutan and China. And it was initially thought that red pandas were related to kind of the raccoon family, but more recent data has found that they're their own species. Another thing to point out is red pandas are not related to the giant panda. In fact, red pandas were the first panda. They were written about 50 years before the giant panda was even mentioned. And if you look at my t-shirt, it says here, I was a panda before it was cool. So my partner and I have matching of these t-shirts. I actually think I'm wearing his now because I couldn't find mine, and I will find it. But these t-shirts were brought to kind of say, look, we're the first panda, love us, support us. And also some of the money for these t-shirts not only went to the Red Panda Conservation Programme, but it went to kind of empower and support the women in Nepal who wanted to become forest guardians, because often they're the ones who are directly bringing up the children, and if they can teach their kids how wonderful red pandas are, hopefully we can kind of get more and more people to love them and understand them and hopefully protect them. I feel I keep on going on Red Panda tangents. Shall I show you some more of my red panda things? So I've also got this red panda snow globe. So this is a red panda in the snow, and they do sometimes live in the snow because they're up in the mountains in the Himalayas, and when they get cold they can wrap their tails, which are almost half their body length, around themselves to conserve heat. So yeah, this is my little Christmas red panda. I've then got a red panda fridge magnet, a little red panda, I guess, toy called Harry. She's also lovely. I name most of my red pandas. It's not weird at all, I hope. I then have this red panda dice bag, which has my D&D dice in, which is made by Tabletop Crafter. I'll put the link below. And she also made my awesome scrunchie that you may or may not have just seen, or you saw an awkward image of the back of my head. But this was lovely as well. I then have well-worn socks, which have seen better days and have holes in, sadly, but I can't bring myself to throw them. Can you fix socks? I mean, I can do vague basic sewing, but yeah, I just can't. Or what else can I do with a sock? Anyone got, could I make a dice bag out of a sock? Please let me know. Yeah, so I've also got the socks. I've then got this incredibly cute wash bag with these absolutely lovely red pandas on. I also saw this pattern as leggings, but due to the fee of, I think, transporting it from America or something, I decided against it, but really, really cute. I then have this absolutely gorgeous bag, which is currently holding my crochet stuff. I actually started crochet like a month before lockdown, and then stopped crochet during lockdown because I didn't have any wool and I didn't want to buy it online for some reason. So I've just started getting into it again. But yeah, this bag's really cool. It's by Lindsay Green Illustrations, and I got this for a Secret Santa because my friends know me incredibly well. And then my most recent buy, if you haven't already noticed and admired this incredible piece of artwork. So this was made by a graphic designer, and I wandered into her stall in Shrewsbury the other week when I went up to visit a friend who I haven't seen for so many months. And it's made on the computer using lots of triangles to make the design, and she doesn't just do red pandas, she also did an incredibly cute giraffe. The don't listen pandas, but the giant panda was also pretty cool, but not as cute as the pandas. So I think, to summarise, I wanted to do this video to support red pandas on International Red Panda Day. I hope you've learned a little bit more about red pandas. I have one fact that I really wanted to tell you that I'd forgotten. red pandas are one of the only mammals that can go down trees head first. They have kind of extra long bones that create almost thumbs, which allow them to grip things and give them more dexterity as well, that allows them to go down trees with their very furry feet. Unlike most animals, they don't have like that padded, they just have fur on the bottom of the feet. And because they can get down trees, you don't need to call the fireman, like with cats, to go and save them when they get stuck. And so that's a reason red pandas are awesome. And they also can mark their territory by spraying scent out of the scent glands in their feet. So they're super cool in that respect too. So basically, I hope you now know a little bit more about red pandas. I hope you love red pandas even a little bit more if that is possible, because they've brought me so much happiness and so much joy, and they're so cute. And one day I would seriously love to go on one of these kind of eco-tourism trips to go and visit red pandas in the wild. I think that's one of my dreams, and I know now not the time, not possible at the moment, but I think it's really important for everyone to have something that they just have on their bucket list that they want to do and is so important to them. And that's one of the things I'd love to do. I hope I haven't gone on too much. I feel I've kind of spoken about everything because my mind was going in all directions, like this and this, insert picture here, insert cute panda here. But thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I hope you all have a wonderful International Red Panda Day, and take care.